Hi everybody, I'm SwagBoyFresh, and today I'm doing a tutorial on how to build a simple rocket that will take you into orbit in Kerbal Space Program. So right now I'm going to start in the vehicle assembly building. I'm just selecting a module here. For today's video I'm going to do the one-man module. This is just a simple module, pretty light, but it allows us to carry a man into orbit. So I'm going to start off by putting the normal parachute on top. This will allow us to slow down when re-entering orbit. Next, I'm going to put a decoupler under it. This decoupler will allow us to break off the command pod when re-entering the atmosphere. So now I'm going to put the fuel tank underneath that. This is the standard 1 meter fuel tank. Then I'll have the liquid engine underneath that. I'm choosing the one with thrust vectoring. It provides about 200 thrust, so it's pretty good for our mission today. Now I forgot I need to put the advanced SAS module underneath that. So now I bring that bag up, there. The SAS allows us to hold steady and stay pointing in the right direction. So now I'll put a decoupler under that engine, and I'll put a tricoupler underneath that to hold the main engines to put us up there. You can also do the bicoupler, but for today's video I'd rather stick with the tricoupler because it allows us to put more engines on and we can remain a bit more stable with those. So now underneath those I'm going to put, I'll put tri-symmetry on. I'm going to put 3 stacks of the double fuel tanks, so this is equal to 6 normal fuel tanks in each stack. This provides the best thrust-to-weight ratio for our mission today. I'm going to put the vectoring engines underneath those, and I'll put the ship up a little so I can work on the bottom. So that's looking pretty good. I'm now going to keep tri-symmetry on. I'm going to take some struts and put them along the bottom. This will hold it together and make sure it doesn't wobble. And I'll put some struts higher up just to make sure it's held together real nice. Okay, great. Now I'm going to turn on tri-symmetry again, and I'm going to put some boosters on. These boosters will help, push us up into the atmosphere and just really do a lot of the work early on. They will fall off, and once they've done their job, they just can go, and the main engines will take over. So now I'm going to keep tri-symmetry on again, and I'm going to strut these together. The struts are pretty important on the boosters because boosters tend to get kind of wobbly, and they're pretty strong, so they can easily rip apart. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Great standard rocket. Now I'm just going to restage it. So I want the engines to fire at the same time as the boosters, so I'm going to drag them down there. Now I want the boosters to fall off when I'm going up, so that'll be my next stage. Those decouplers will fire and they will drop off once they're dead. Yep. And then after that I'll have the decoupler up here, the stack decoupler. I'll have that fire so that the smaller engine will then be able to fire. This will be in the upper orbit, and then once we're returning I can have the decoupler fire and the parachute deploy, which will bring us down. So I'm just going to rename this craft orbital, not orbital, let me fix that. So just orbital rocket. So yeah, that's it. In the next episode I'll launch this. Thanks.